Well, on this channel, I've covered the oldest form of minifigure-based LEGO sets, Classic Space, and I covered new minifigure-based sets, which is the Star Wars sets. Well, today we're going in between with this LEGO space set. This is the Cyber Cruiser from 1997. Let's take a look at this sci-fi abomination. Alright, well, where to start with this? This is an amazing mashup of just sci-fi UFO nonsense. I guess we start from the bottom with these landing struts and I guess hovering thingies. I guess you can see the lights on them. Of course it spins, because of course it spins. We do have this big kind of unsightly thing in the middle here, which just allows it to sit more stable. Now, besides the spinning thing, the only real play feature down here, as you might have spotted, is down here, which is where we have this little, just this little box that's on there. Inside this box, well, is this little control print there, you know? It's nothing nuts, but hey, I do appreciate them at least doing something, though I would have preferred to have two of these crates in this set, just kind of one on each side, just to add a little bit of symmetry. Well, I don't know what these things are, but they sure look cool. You can definitely kind of angle these in different positions. That kind of looks like a gun now, I suppose. Kind of like one of those old Ninjago spinners, you know, with all the things sticking out and you gotta like battle the spinners. Kind of like the same thing. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from here. We get those pieces right there. Once again, I don't know what that is, but it's very cool. And once again, I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Now, these use these massive pieces around the side in this translucent kind of neon green there and gray, but the gray has these massive prints on there. Look at that, that's a print. LEGO never does something like that anymore. Is it the most detailed print? No, it's pretty basic and simple, but it's still a print. And we got, I guess, a weapon right here and a weapon on the other side. All of the neon green on this is just, it's definitely a vibe. Now for the cockpit itself, the actual canopy here is on a hinge piece, but that hinge piece is not connected to anything, so honestly it's easier just to take the entire thing off. In which we just get a seat, no console. I mean, you could move the console down there, up there, I suppose, but we do have one more small feature, which I've had minimal success in getting to properly work, but here, let's try it out. So apparently you're supposed to put a finger on this sticker here. If we hold it there long enough on this awesome translucent piece, look at that. I cannot believe that worked. Do you see that? I don't know how that works. I'm gonna assume it has to do something with the heat, but when you press your finger on there, look at that. A secret print comes available. That's like really cool. That's really like, that's a really unique concept. I don't know if LEGO did that for any themes besides this, but they did it in this set, and I think it's a really, just a fun little addition. But besides that, I mean, it's a goofy spaceship. One real critique that I have is that there's no real good feeling way to hold this in a way that if a kid's flying it around, it feels super authentic. I guess you can kind of, actually, never mind. I like that a lot. Holding it like that, never mind. That's actually a really great place really good place to hold it there. So, scrap that. This is a goofy space thing, and I love it. Alright, well, you know what's absolutely amazing? The minifigure in this set. That's coming from someone who not really a huge minifig addict. I mean, look at those prints. Like, oh my gosh. That's, like, phenomenal for the 90s when we have this awesome translucent head, which I will kind of try to remove here just so we can see the full prints kind of underneath there. Look at this. No back printing, but it's the 90s, but just leg printing and all of it. There's this really cool chest piece. This is a really damn good minifigure for the 90s. All I'd expect for LEGO to do nowadays, let me get this on off camera here, is to really just maybe add some back printing, and this could probably fly pretty decently today. I mean, this is better than all of the original LEGO Star Wars minifigures, and probably to Most of them up to like 2006 or something, if even more than that. I mean, for the 90s, I mean, this is really good stuff. Now, it's been a while since I've been able to do this, but we have one more surprise in the instruction manual. Which is in the form of one of my favorite things, alternate builds. We get 2 alternate builds in the back of the instruction manual. We get that thing. That looks sick. I like how they put the kind of those long translucent pieces through the headlight bricks. I don't know what that is, but geez, that looks dangerous. We have, geez, look how much they over-exaggerate the neon there. It's like, it looks like it's glowing. Oh, it continues on there. It kind of looks like a whacked up classic space set almost. Well, you know, I always gotta show those. Always gotta show the alternate builds. You just gotta see them. Alright, let's be honest. I just can't help but smile when I see this thing. There's just something so retro, so 90s, just goofy sci-fi about it, you know, some weird Martian stuff. You imagine it's floating around, sucking up all the cows. There's just something about it. It looks, in today's day, I mean, I wouldn't say awful, but not great, but I mean, it's a staple of its time period, and I love it for that. But this minifig, like, wow. This is such a sick minifigure. Now, I already have a figure from this line, which already has really great printing on the legs and torso, but that helmet, dear God. I don't know what the retail price of this set was back in the 90s, but I'm willing to say this was decent for its time. It has a pretty decent amount of play value. You being able to, like I showed, just kind of grab it from here, fly it around, put a figure inside, spin it, I guess make, you know, some shooty noises. I don't know, have those fall off. The durability on this thing definitely isn't the greatest. This is not for the most rough of play, but hey, it does its job, and it does it pretty decently, and heck, I love it, though. I'm going to be completely honest, this looks nothing like anything that I have in my collection, so I have no idea where I'm going to put it, but I bought it, so I'm going to live with it. But that, everyone, is this look at the Cosmic Cruiser, the goofiest LEGO sci-fi set I've ever got my hands on. If you enjoy this video and like to see more like it, of course, like, subscribe, join the Discord if you want to see more of me. That, everyone, I'm going to sign off.